Why exactly does camping in the desert feel risky? When you think of camping, you might picture cozy campfires and tranquil lakes. But desert camping comes with its own unique challenges. This environment demands high mobility and sharp caution, much like parkour. Navigating rocky terrains, sudden temperature changes, and the potential for encountering wildlife means you need to stay alert. Plus, there's a quirky warning about consuming food that drops from above, which hints at the unexpected dangers lurking in the vast open sky. Imagine finding a snack only to discover it's a harmless but surprising animal instead. Staying aware of your surroundings is crucial, as risks can be hidden. So whether you're planning a daring desert adventure or just curious, remember that caution and quick thinking are your best friends in this stunning but challenging landscape. What if I told you about Pooh's special calls? Jim Cummings, the talented voice actor behind Winnie the Pooh, has a magical way of bringing comfort to children in hospitals. During tough times, he makes special phone calls to sick kids, speaking in his iconic Pooh voice. Imagine being a child facing a challenging illness and suddenly hearing that familiar, warm voice inviting you to share in a moment of joy. These heartfelt calls help brighten the days of young patients, offering them a little escape from their worries and a reminder that they are loved. Jim's kindness and ability to connect with these brave kids have made him a cherished figure in many children's lives. Through this simple yet impactful gesture, he shows how a character like Pooh can spread happiness and hope, reminding us all of the healing power of compassion. Wouldn't you love to hear Pooh's voice when you're feeling down? Guess what really drives your body while you sleep? During deep sleep, a fascinating process takes place that affects how we respond to irritants like dust or pollen. The nerves responsible for triggering a sneeze are inactive during this stage of sleep, which means you won't sneeze even if something bothers your nose. This natural suppression of the sneeze reflex is crucial because it allows your body to focus on essential functions like repairing tissues, consolidating memories, and regulating hormones. Imagine trying to sleep while constantly sneezing. By temporarily disabling sneezing, your body prioritizes rest and recovery, ensuring you wake up refreshed and ready to tackle the day. So the next time you're peacefully snoozing, remember this incredible way your body protects itself. Isn't it amazing how our bodies manage these processes while we dream? Let's uncover the truth about vibrant cacti. Did you know that some cacti showcase beautiful, bright flowers while also playing key roles in our lives? These amazing plants are not only eye-catching, but also versatile. Different cactus species, like the prickly pear, produce flowers that can be used in culinary dishes, adding unique flavors and colors. The pads and fruits of the prickly pear are delicious and nutritious, often used in salads, jellies, and drinks. Beyond the kitchen, certain cacti have a long history of medicinal uses, offering benefits like pain relief and anti-inflammatory properties. Moreover, their natural extracts can be found in cosmetics, providing hydration and nourishment to our skin. Whether admired for their beauty or valued for their practical applications, these resilient plants remind us of nature's creativity and resourcefulness. How many uses can you think of for these incredible cacti? This might surprise you. Expeditions change history. The term expedition typically evokes images of brave adventurers setting out into the unknown. And one of the most famous of such journeys is Lewis and Clark's expedition in the early 1800s. Commissioned by President Thomas Jefferson after the Louisiana Purchase, this daring journey aimed to explore and map the newly acquired territory stretching from the Mississippi River to the Pacific Ocean. Spanning thousands of miles, Lewis and Clark faced a variety of challenges: raging rivers, rugged mountains, and unfamiliar wildlife. Their detailed notes and maps not only expanded the geographical knowledge of the time, but also paved the way for westward expansion. These explorers forged connections with Native American tribes, learned from their expertise, and documented new plant and animal species. Ultimately, their journey laid the groundwork for future explorations, making them unsung heroes of American history. Can you imagine a giant rock stuck since ice ages? Kjeragbolten is that incredible rock found in Kjerag, Norway, firmly wedged between two cliffs. This remarkable geological feature has held its position since the last ice age, standing as a testament to the Earth's dynamic history. Formed by glacial activity, Bolton offers a unique glimpse into how climate changes sculpted our landscapes over thousands of years. The rock itself weighs an estimated 1,000 tons and hangs about 1,000 meters above the Lysfjorden Fjord, which makes it a popular spot for adventurous visitors seeking thrilling photos. Its presence reminds us of the powerful forces of nature and how, even today, they shape our planet. Standing there looking out over the breathtaking scenery, you can't help but wonder what the Earth looked like when glaciers were carving the valleys just like this one. Believe it or not, your liver does over 500 tasks. This incredible organ is the body's unsung hero, tirelessly working behind the scenes to keep us healthy. The liver filters your blood, removing harmful substances like toxins that enter our system every day. It doesn't stop there. It also stores energy in the form of glycogen, ready to be released when your body needs a quick boost. Ever wonder how fat is digested? Your liver produces bile, a crucial digestive fluid that helps break down fats and absorb vitamins from your food. It maintains balance in your body, regulating everything from blood sugar levels to cholesterol. Even though it performs all these functions without seeking applause, you should definitely appreciate your liver. It's a remarkable organ, and keeping it healthy with good nutrition and moderate alcohol intake is key to a vibrant life. So next time you think about your health, remember to give a little love to your liver. Did you know Colorado protects rats under the law? This surprising fact reveals the state's strong commitment to animal welfare. In Colorado, mistreating rats is illegal, which reflects a broader movement towards ensuring humane treatment for all animals, not just the popular ones like dogs and cats. This law might have originated from concerns about lab animals or a desire to discourage cruelty across the board. By protecting rats, Colorado ensures that even creatures often overlooked receive legal protection. It's essential to remember that rats are incredibly intelligent and social animals. On top of that, they can experience pain and suffering, just like any other pet. Recognizing their rights is part of fostering compassion in our communities. So the next time you think about animal welfare, remember that every creature, even a rat, deserves compassion and protection from harm. Believe it or not, discover the secrets of Mount Everest today. This towering giant, standing at an impressive 848 meters, is not just the highest peak on Earth. It is an emblem of human ambition and natural beauty. Nestled in the stunning Himalayan range, which lies between Nepal and Tibet, Mount Everest attracts adventurers and nature lovers from every corner of the world. Trekking to its base camp is a thrilling experience, offering breathtaking views and a first-hand glimpse into the vibrant culture of the Sherpa people. Along the trail, trekkers encounter traditional villages, colorful markets, and centuries-old Buddhist monasteries, making the journey rich in both scenery and cultural experiences. For those who crave a different angle, helicopter tours provide stunning aerial views of Everest's icy slopes and dramatic cliffs. Standing in the shadow of this colossal mountain allows you to appreciate its immense power and the stories it holds. Whether you dream of climbing its challenging peaks or merely wish to enjoy its majestic beauty, the allure of Mount Everest is undeniable. Ready to embark on this unforgettable adventure? Ever wondered what a cow is worth? In an astonishing event, a Holstein cow was sold at auction for a staggering $1 in $300,000. This record-breaking sale highlights not just the impressive value of cattle, but also the importance of genetics in livestock. The cow, known for her exceptional milk production, was seen by the buyer as a golden opportunity, an investment that could lead to a herd of future prize winners. Livestock auctions often bring fierce competition, especially for rare breeds and high-quality animals, making record sales like this one a thrilling spectacle. Cattle that are genetically superior can produce offspring that also excel in milk production or other desirable traits, which adds to their value. This sale didn't just break records. It captivated the farming community and sparked discussions about the economics of ranching and animal husbandry. Who knew a cow could be such a valuable asset? What if I told you about Amazon's tracking wristbands? In some Amazon warehouses, workers wear wristbands that monitor their hand movements throughout the day. This technology, powered by artificial intelligence, vibrates to alert users when they make mistakes or work inefficiently. The intention behind this system is to boost productivity and maintain high efficiency in a fast-paced environment. However, many workers feel that this level of surveillance is invasive and dehumanizing. Instead of feeling motivated, many report increased stress and anxiety due to the constant monitoring. Critics argue that such practices reduce employees to mere data points, stripping away their individuality and contributing to an unhealthy workplace culture. As companies continue to explore technology to enhance productivity, important questions arise. How can they balance efficiency with the well-being of their employees? Are these tracking devices helping or harming the workers? Guess what really drives quantum mechanics? Quantum mechanics suggests that, in theory, you could pass your hand through a wall. This might sound like science fiction, but it's based on the strange world of subatomic particles. In quantum mechanics, particles are described by wave functions, which means they exist in a cloud of probabilities rather than fixed positions. So while your hand is solid and appears to follow the normal rules of physics, there's a slim chance that its particles could tunnel through the wall without breaking any laws. This phenomenon, known as quantum tunneling, has real-life applications too. For instance, it's crucial in the functioning of modern technologies like transistors and solar cells. Although the chance of you walking through a wall is minuscule, it challenges our understanding of the universe and shows just how weird and fascinating the quantum world can be. Isn't it incredible to think about? Check out New York's mind-bending karma sculpture. This stunning piece of art creates an amazing optical illusion, making it look taller than it actually is. The karma sculpture, located in a bustling area of New York City, captivates visitors with its clever use of perspective and shadows. Artists often use these techniques to trick our eyes, and this sculpture is a perfect example. As viewers walk around it, their perception shifts, leading to the illusion that the sculpture stretches high into the sky. This playful manipulation of light and form not only makes the sculpture visually striking, but also challenges our understanding of height and space. Designed to spark curiosity and conversation, the karma sculpture encourages onlookers to engage with their surroundings in a new way. So if you're in New York, be sure to take a moment to experience this fascinating piece of art for yourself. It's a reminder of how creativity can transform our perception of ordinary things and invite us to see the world through a different lens. Did you know slings can sense vibrations miles away? This fascinating ability allows slings to pick up on the tiniest tremors caused by potential threats, alerting them to danger long before it arrives. Think about it. When an animal steps lightly or a nearby storm brews, the ground vibrates, sending signals through the earth. Slings, which have specialized sensory systems, pick up these vibrations and can respond accordingly. This skill not only helps them evade predators, but also find food sources. For example, when a deer grazes nearby, the vibrations let a sling know it's time to be on high alert or prepare to hunt. In essence, these remarkable creatures have tuned into the rhythm of their environment, using sound waves and vibrations as their own natural warning system. Isn't it incredible how nature equips animals with such amazing tools for survival? Ever tried grilled ice cubes in Nanchang? This peculiar culinary delight features ice cubes that are grilled and seasoned with various spices, transforming the frozen ingredient into a unique snack. In Nanchang, China, street vendors offer this unusual treat for free, inviting adventurous eaters to try something completely out of the ordinary. The grilling process gives the ice a warm, smoky flavor, while the spices add a delightful kick that surprises many first-time tasters. While it might not fill you up, it's all about the experience and the thrill of trying something new. This quirky food trend reflects the creativity of local chefs and the playful nature of food cultures around the world. Imagine being in a bustling street market surrounded by aromatic dishes and then stumbling upon a vendor grilling ice cubes. The blend of hot and cold sensations creates a fun taste sensation that you won't forget. If you find yourself in Nanchang, Don't miss the chance to enjoy this whimsical treat and share your thoughts with friends. What if I told you Ryan Reynolds found love in a superhero movie? The film Green Lantern isn't just another superhero flick. It played a key role in the romantic history of Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively. While audiences focused on the action and dazzling special effects, a real-life love story was quietly unfolding behind the scenes. After Reynolds divorced from fellow actress Scarlett Johansson, he met Lively on the set of this 2011 movie. Their chemistry was undeniable, both on screen and off, and soon they were spending time together outside of filming. This blossomed into a romantic relationship that captured the attention of fans worldwide. Their connection became so strong that just a year later, they were married in a picturesque ceremony. The story of their romance, beginning amid the comic book action, reminds us that sometimes epic love stories can emerge from the most unexpected places. Isn't it fascinating how Hollywood can create both thrilling adventures and heartfelt relationships? Believe it or not, students build collapsing bridges. Each year, the University of Canterbury in New Zealand hosts an exciting challenge for civil engineering students. In this unique competition, teams of students must design and construct a bridge capable of supporting the weight of two people, but intentionally designed to collapse under the weight of a third. This fascinating task pushes students to think creatively and innovate, as they must find a balance between strength and lightness in their structures. By using various materials and engineering principles, the students learn how to maximize support while minimizing weight. It's a fantastic way to apply classroom theories in real-world scenarios and to understand the critical concepts of structural design. Beyond just a contest, this annual event fosters teamwork and problem-solving skills, giving students hands-on experience that will benefit them in their future careers. It's an incredible reminder of how engineering challenges can spark creativity and lead to practical solutions. Are you ready to witness the engineering creativity these students bring to life? You might be shocked to learn that Hindi is rare. While many languages have global reach, Hindi holds official status in just 2 countries, India and Fiji. In India, it's not only one of 22 officially recognized languages, but it's also the most widely spoken one, especially in the northern states where it serves as a vibrant medium of communication in daily life, education, and media. Hindi's roots in India are deep, reflecting rich traditions and cultural diversity. Meanwhile, Fiji showcases Hindi's unique journey, where it is primarily spoken among Indo-Fijians, the descendants of Indian laborers who were brought to work on sugar plantations in the 19th century. This blend of cultures allows Hindi to thrive in Fiji, creating a fascinating linguistic tapestry. How does this small footprint impact global communication? Did you know a plane hit a porta potty in Canada? While this sounds like a scene from a comedy movie, it really happened. A small aircraft faced engine trouble just as it took off, forcing the pilot to make a hasty maneuver. Unfortunately, in a surprising twist, the plane collided with a porta potty located at a nearby construction site. Thankfully, no one was inside the toilet, and the pilot emerged completely unharmed. This peculiar incident highlights the unpredictable nature of aviation and how quickly situations can change. While it may seem like an unbelievable accident, it serves as a reminder that safety protocols are crucial for both pilots and ground personnel. In moments like these, training and quick thinking make all the difference. Can you imagine the pilot's reaction upon realizing what had happened? This might surprise you. Chocolate milk doesn't come from cows. A staggering 97% of American adults mistakenly think that chocolate milk comes from brown cows. This misconception translates to roughly 16.4 million people who may be shocked to learn the truth. In reality, chocolate milk is made by mixing regular milk with chocolate syrup or powder. This delightful drink is enjoyed by many, especially children, but the idea that it comes from a special breed of brown cow is simply not true. The confusion likely arises from our tendency to associate colors with flavors. While brown cows do exist and produce regular milk just like their black and white counterparts, there's no such thing as a cow that produces chocolate milk. Understanding where our food comes from is essential, and it's a great reminder to take a closer look at our assumptions. How about you? Did you know where chocolate milk really comes from? Transforming Regency fashion. Who was Beau Brummel? Beau Brummel played a significant role in changing British men's fashion during the Regency era, paving the way for a more sophisticated style. While earlier styles were often flamboyant and extravagant, Brummel favored simple yet elegant clothing, emphasizing well-tailored suits and a muted color palette. His approach made fashion more accessible and stylish for the everyday gentleman. Beyond clothing choices, Brummel was also known for his unique dressing routine, which included an unusual twist. He polished his boots with champagne. This quirky detail not only showcased his attention to detail, but also highlighted the era's evolving standards of personal grooming and presentation. Brummel's influence on fashion went beyond what people wore. He helped to usher in an appreciation for refinement and restraint that resonated through the decades. Today, his legacy can be seen in modern menswear, where tailored looks and subtle elegance are still celebrated. How did a single individual manage to shape an entire era's fashion? Did you know Shakira was fascinated by a camera phone? The JSH04, which caught her attention, was a groundbreaking invention as the first commercially available camera phone. Launched in 2000, this innovative device showcased how quickly technology was evolving. Before the JSH04, capturing moments on a mobile phone was merely a dream, and now people could instantly take pictures and share them with friends and family. This leap in technology marked the beginning of a new era where everyone became a photographer at their fingertips. Imagine how far we've come since then. Nowadays, our smartphones boast powerful cameras that can shoot high-resolution photos and videos, making it easier than ever to document our lives. The JSH04 may seem basic compared to today's devices, but it sparked a revolution in mobile technology, pushing manufacturers to create increasingly sophisticated cameras. Shakira's fascination highlights just how significant this shift has been, transforming not only how we communicate, but also how we capture memories. What wonders will future phone cameras hold? Is it really true that birds can be this heavy? The Cory bustard, the heaviest flying bird in the world, tips the scales at an astonishing 11 to 19 kilograms. This incredible bird, native to Africa, is uniquely adapted for life on the ground, where it spends most of its time strutting around in search of food. With its long legs and sturdy body, it's perfectly built for walking rather than soaring through the skies. When the Cory bustard does take flight, it has to gather speed with a long run-up to lift its hefty body off the ground. However, don't underestimate its flying abilities. Once airborne, its impressive wingspan allows it to glide gracefully over the landscape. This fascinating creature reminds us that the rules of flight can vary greatly in the animal kingdom. How does such a heavy bird manage to fly at all? Why do ostriches kick harder than lions bite? Ostriches, the largest and fastest running birds on the planet, have some amazing defensive skills. Their legs are not just for running, they are like powerful springs that can unleash a kick strong enough to injure or even kill a lion. With two sharp claws on each foot, ostriches can strike with incredible precision, making them formidable even against large predators. Instead of running away when threatened, these birds choose to stand their ground and defend themselves. This unique behavior is quite fascinating. Most animals would rather flee than fight. By relying on their powerful legs, ostriches can fend off attackers and ensure their survival. Their ability to deliver such a forceful kick showcases their adaptation to life on land, proving that being flightless doesn't mean they are defenseless. Here's something incredible about wedding veils. The longest wedding veil ever recorded stretches an astonishing 23,000 feet, which is about the equivalent of 63.5 football fields. This extraordinary veil was created by a team of talented designers in Cyprus and was officially recognized by the Guinness World Records. Spanning such a massive distance, it's not just a fashion statement, it's a true feat of creativity and craftsmanship. Imagine walking down the aisle with an accessory that trails behind you for more than 4 miles. This veil is made from sheer lace and took countless hours to design and assemble. The bride who wore it must have felt like royalty, turning heads all along her path. With this spectacular veil, weddings became more than just ceremonies. They transformed into grand spectacles. Who wouldn't be in awe of such an amazing piece of bridal fashion? Is it really true that Beyoncé almost wrote for Shania Twain? The fascinating story behind Beyoncé's hit song, Irreplaceable, reveals how a potential star collaboration changed the music landscape. Originally penned for country superstar Shania Twain, the song features the now iconic line, "To the left, to the left." When Twain decided not to record it, the track found a new life on Beyoncé's album, B-Day. This decision turned out to be a game changer, as Irreplaceable quickly soared to the top of charts around the globe. With its catchy melody and empowering theme, the song resonated deeply with fans, turning it into an anthem of self-worth and independence. Beyoncé's distinctive voice and style breathed new energy into the track, making it undeniably hers. The transition from a country ballad destined for Twain to a pop classic highlights how the creative process in music can lead to unexpected yet thrilling results. Would a Shania version have captured hearts just as powerfully? What if I told you Basenjis don't bark? The Basenji is a unique and charming dog breed hailing from Central Africa, and it has a remarkable way of communicating. Instead of barking like most dogs, Basenjis express themselves through howls, growls, and whines, thanks to their special vocal cord structure. This fascinating trait makes them stand out among other breeds and captivates dog lovers everywhere. Picture a Basenji in your home, not filling the air with typical barking, but instead talking with a more melodic sound. Their vocalizations can be quite expressive, often reflecting their moods or desires. While they may seem quieter, they certainly have plenty to say. Besides their unusual communication, Basenjis are also known for their intelligence and playful nature, making them not just good companions, but also delightful members of the family. Would you enjoy having a dog that sings rather than barks? What if I told you secrets surround Stonehenge? This iconic ancient monument, found on Salisbury Plain in England, has fascinated people for centuries. Built around 2500 BC, long before the Great Pyramids, Stonehenge is a stunning example of human ingenuity. Imagine communities working together, hauling massive stones from miles away, and carefully arranging them in a circular pattern. But why did they do it? Some believe it was a place for worship or rituals, while others think it might have been an ancient astronomical observatory aligned with the sun's movements. Despite countless studies, no definitive answer explains its purpose. People continue to visit Stonehenge, drawn by its mystery and beauty, hoping to unlock the secrets of our ancestors. So next time you think about this awe-inspiring structure, remember that it holds not just stones, but also the whispers of a time long gone. Can you imagine that hair is stronger than you think? A single human hair can support up to 100 grams of weight, showcasing its surprising strength. This incredible tensile strength means that, strand for strand, human hair rivals steel in its ability to bear weight without breaking. When you consider how much stress our hair endures daily, from styling and brushing to environmental factors, its durability becomes even more impressive. Hair not only protects our scalp, but also plays a role in maintaining our overall appearance. While it may seem delicate, each strand is a marvel of nature's engineering, combining flexibility and toughness. So next time you run a comb through your hair, remember its hidden strength and resilience. Isn't it fascinating how something so fine can withstand so much? Let's uncover the truth about cricket's longest match. This epic showdown lasted an astonishing 12 days, marking it as the longest test match in history. Played between England and South Africa in 1939 at the Durban ground, this thrilling contest didn't end like most sporting events. Instead of being concluded by a normal winning score, it wrapped up because the English players were in danger of missing their boat back home. Over the course of 1,000 overs, players faced off fiercely, with the match ebbing and flowing. Filled with suspense and extraordinary athleticism, the English team needed to leave by a set date, underscoring how vital travel was, especially during that era. Despite not having a conclusive winner, because both teams scored heavily but took their time, the game is fondly remembered for its drama, tenacity, and the dedication of players who truly love the sport. Hard to believe, but lasers were once measured with razors. In an unusual twist of history, scientists used a unit called the Gillette to gauge laser power by counting how many razor blades a laser could slice through. While this method wasn't the most scientifically rigorous, after all, it had no precise scientific basis, it cleverly demonstrated the cutting strength of lasers in a way that everyone could relate to. Picture a powerful laser zipping through layers of razor blades, and you start to get a sense of its intensity. Although the Gillette has long been replaced by more accurate measurements like watts, it highlights how scientists often seek tangible, relatable ways to explain complex ideas. Such creative approaches help make advanced technology more understandable, even if they might seem a bit quirky or outdated now. Can you imagine scientists today measuring lasers with kitchen tools? Is it really true that Australia will see so many eclipses? Over the next 40 years, Australia is set to experience a remarkable series of solar eclipses, making it a hot spot for eclipse enthusiasts and curious observers alike. A recent photo highlights the expected eclipses, and the frequency is nothing short of spectacular. In some years, residents and visitors can witness partial or total eclipses, where the moon completely covers the sun, plunging daytime into unusual darkness for a few moments. Imagine the thrill of watching the sun's corona, a beautiful halo that becomes visible only during totality. This phenomenon not only captivates our eyes, but also connects us to the vastness of our universe. Astronomers stress the importance of viewing these events safely with special glasses or solar filters to protect our eyesight. Whether you're a seasoned astronomer or just someone who enjoys a good spectacle in the sky, the next 4 decades will offer unique opportunities to bask in this celestial dance over the Australian landscape. Are you ready to mark your calendar? Did you know that forest walkways reveal hidden wildlife? These elevated structures offer a breathtaking perspective of the lush forest canopy and allow visitors to immerse themselves in nature like never before. As you stroll along these pathways, you might spot vibrant birds flitting between branches, agile monkeys swinging from tree to tree, and graceful antelopes moving through the underbrush. It's not just a walk, it's an adventure into the heart of the ecosystem. The design of these walkways minimizes disruption to the wildlife, making it easier to observe animals in their natural habitats without intruding on their space. This unique exploration helps people appreciate the complexity of forest life as each visit unveils new sights and sounds. Plus, engaging with nature in this way can spark a passion for conservation, encouraging visitors to protect these incredible environments for future generations. How will your next adventure in the forest inspire you? Have you ever wondered about small house friendships? In these cozy spaces, the bonds formed between inhabitants can lead to some surprising moments. Smaller homes often mean closer quarters, fostering deeper connections among housemates. Whether it's sharing meals, working through projects, or simply navigating daily life, these interactions can reveal unique personalities and quirks. The individuals living together might find themselves laughing at unexpected antics or helping each other through tough times, creating a strong support system. It's fascinating to see how close interactions can bring out both the best and funniest sides of everyone involved. From spontaneous dance parties in the living room to late-night heart-to-heart talks, small houses often become the backdrop for unforgettable memories. Have you ever noticed how friends in tight spaces can surprise you with their creative solutions to everyday challenges? This dynamic can transform an ordinary living situation into a vibrant community full of surprises and joys. You might be shocked to learn that Illinois protects pets. In an unusual twist, Illinois law actually prohibits giving lighted cigars to animals. This ban highlights the state's commitment to animal welfare, ensuring that pets are kept safe from harmful substances like nicotine and other toxins found in tobacco products. Pets are naturally curious, and anything that smokes can be especially enticing to them. However, smoking around pets can lead to serious health issues, including respiratory problems and even tobacco poisoning. This law not only showcases the love Illinois has for its furry friends, but also raises awareness about the dangers of smoking in general. So if you're ever tempted to pass a cigar to your pet for a funny photo, remember that this quirky law is there for a reason. Keeping our pets safe and healthy is what truly matters. Will you advocate for more pet-friendly laws? Dive into the hidden rivers of the Black Sea. The Black Sea, known for its unique ecosystems, hides an incredible secret beneath its surface: underwater rivers. These waterways, formed by dense, salty water flowing along the seafloor, create intricate paths that look just like real rivers. As they carve through sediments and rock, they shape the seabed into breathtaking landscapes, featuring natural formations such as underwater waterfalls and even rapids. Imagine a river cascading down beneath the waves where fish and other sea life thrive. This phenomenon occurs due to the differences in water density, where heavier saltwater sinks and travels along the ocean floor. Exploring these underwater rivers not only stirs the imagination, but also reveals vital clues about the ocean's history and ecology. What other wonders might be lurking in the depths of our seas? Why do owls have such unique eyes? Owls are fascinating creatures that captivate our imagination with their mysterious ways. Unlike most animals, owls have tubular eyes instead of round eyeballs, which can't move at all. This feature means they can't just glance around like we do. To make up for this limitation, owls have an incredible ability to rotate their heads up to a remarkable 270 degrees. This means they can turn their heads almost all the way around while keeping their bodies still. It's like having a superpower that helps them watch for prey and stay aware of their surroundings. Because their eyes are so fixed, owls also rely on exceptional night vision, allowing them to see in the dark much better than most of us. This adaptation makes them skilled hunters, especially since they often hunt at night. So next time you see an owl, remember its incredible head-turning talent and those unique tubular eyes that make it a master of its environment. Prepare to be amazed by India's longest sea bridge. The Mumbai Trans-Harbour Link, famously known as Adalaitu, stretches an astonishing 13 miles across the beautiful waters of Fur Bay. This engineering marvel connects the bustling city of Mumbai with its neighbor Navi Mumbai, making travel faster and more convenient for thousands of commuters. Imagine driving across a bridge that seems to float on the waves below. It's not just a bridge, it's a gateway that enhances connectivity and boosts local economies. The design of the Mumbai Trans-Harbour Link is a feat of modern engineering, featuring robust structures that can withstand harsh marine conditions. As construction continues, locals eagerly anticipate the economic opportunities and reduced traffic congestion it promises. How will this landmark project change daily life for residents in these vibrant cities? This might surprise you. Bullying boosts popularity. Research shows that in schools, the social dynamics concerning bullies and their victims are quite complex. Bullies often gain social status and popularity among their peers, which can create an environment where children feel pressured to side with the aggressors instead of standing up for the victims. This troubling trend leads to isolation for those who are bullied, making it even more difficult for them to seek help or support. For anti-bullying campaigns, this presents a significant challenge. Changing a culture where cruelty is rewarded is not easy. Many kids might see those who bully as powerful figures, which can discourage them from intervening. To combat this issue, schools are working hard on promoting empathy and friendship. What can we do as a community to create a safe and supportive environment for all children? Why does the British monarch celebrate 2 birthdays? It's fascinating to think that a single person can have 2 special days just for them. The British monarch's actual birthday is unique, but they also have an official birthday, celebrated on a different date during the summer. This second birthday is a clever tradition designed to improve the chances of good weather for the grand festivities. Typically held on the second Saturday in June, the official birthday features the impressive Trooping the Color Parade, where soldiers march in splendid regiments and an array of colorful displays fills the streets. Rainy conditions can often spoil outdoor events, especially in Britain. So this summertime celebration ensures that the public can enjoy the festivities without worrying about getting soaked. This custom dates back to 1748 when King George II decided to hold his birthday celebration in June, and it has since continued as a charming and patriotic event. Isn't it interesting how history shapes even the simplest of traditions? Guess what really drives the Save Icons design? It all comes down to a clever concept called skeuomorphism. When we click that little floppy disk symbol to save our digital files, we are actually seeing a relic from the past. Floppy disks were groundbreaking storage devices used in the 1980s and 1990s, helping to store everything from Word documents to game saves. However, as technology advanced, these disks became obsolete, yet their iconic image stuck around. Designers chose to keep the floppy disk in our software as a friendly reminder of how we used to save our important information. This decision helps bridge the gap between old and new technology, allowing users to feel a sense of familiarity in a fast-evolving digital world. So next time you save a file, remember that little floppy disk icon is a nod to a bygone era that still shapes our tech today. Can you believe objects stick to Jamie Keaton's skin? This curious phenomenon has left doctors scratching their heads, as Jamie is one of only 3 people in the world known to experience this rare condition. Specialists believe that the magic happens because of his skin's remarkable ability to absorb oxygen. This property creates a sort of adhesive effect, allowing small items to cling to his body. Imagine walking around with coins or keys effortlessly staying put. Jamie's unique situation has not only baffled medical experts but also sparked interest in the world of science. Researchers are eager to understand how this unusual ability works and what it might reveal about human biology. Jamie himself has learned to embrace his condition, often sharing fascinating stories about the little objects that adhere to him. The medical community continues to study these rare cases, hoping to unlock secrets that could lead to advances in skin health or other fields. How incredible is it that Jamie's skin could teach us so much about our own bodies? Have you ever marveled at Saturn's shape? The fascinating reason behind Saturn's unique look lies in its rapid rotation. As the second largest planet in our solar system, Saturn spins on its axis at an astonishing speed of approximately 10.7 hours per rotation. This fast spinning creates a force that causes the planet to flatten a bit at the poles while bulging at the equator, giving it an oblate shape. Imagine a spinning pizza. As it turns faster, the edges stretch outward. This effect is not just limited to Saturn. Many gas giants exhibit similar traits, but Saturn's speed and size really amplify these characteristics. The distortion adds to Saturn's beauty, enhancing the stunning appearance of its iconic rings. Observing this gas giant through a telescope reveals not only its remarkable shape, but also its magnificent bands of clouds and storm systems. Each feature tells a story of cosmic weather patterns shaped by gravity and rotation. Isn't it amazing how something as simple as speed can create an entire world's unique identity? Guess what really drives Victoria's Secret's success? In 1982, Roy Raymond made a bold decision to sell Victoria's Secret to Leslie Wexner, the visionary founder of L Brands. Wexner's leadership marked a turning point for the brand, transforming it from a small niche retailer into a global powerhouse in the lingerie industry. Under his guidance, Victoria's Secret expanded its product lines, introduced iconic fashion shows, and created a marketing strategy that captivated and engaged shoppers worldwide. Wexner understood the importance of branding and allure, effectively turning lingerie shopping into a glamorous experience. Today, Victoria's Secret is synonymous with luxury underwear, thanks to its unforgettable advertising campaigns and a strong presence in pop culture. So what really made Victoria's Secret soar? It was all about smart decisions and bold strategies. Let's uncover the truth about Giza's hidden pyramids. Recent discoveries have sparked intrigue among archaeologists and history enthusiasts alike. While the iconic pyramids of Giza are famous around the world, many of their stones remain a mystery. High-tech scanning methods have unveiled unfamiliar materials buried within these colossal structures, hinting at secrets that have long escaped our understanding. Some experts speculate that these hidden stones may serve purposes we have yet to uncover, possibly related to the construction techniques or even the pyramid's original functions. Could they be part of advanced materials, perhaps designed to withstand the test of time? As research progresses, each new finding raises more questions about what lies beneath the surface. With Egyptology continuously evolving, we may soon shed light on the true value and purpose of these enigmatic stones. What other secrets might the pyramids hold? Here's a wild fact about Jack Sparrow's kindness. In 2017, a talented actor dressed as the beloved character from the Pirates of the Caribbean films made a heartwarming visit to a children's hospital in Vancouver. His mission? To bring joy and laughter to kids battling Batten disease, a rare and serious neurological disorder. With his iconic hat and charming persona, he brightened the day of many young patients who were often stuck in hospital rooms for long periods. This wonderful gesture combined effort and fame, showing that celebrities can use their influence to make a real difference. The children, many of whom were facing tough challenges, were able to escape, even if just for a moment, into a world of pirates and adventure. This act of kindness reminds us all how a little affection and attention can spark joy in those who need it most. How amazing is that? Did you know that magnets can lead you astray? In 1981, a group of adventurers found themselves lost in a dense jungle, facing a dangerous situation when their compass suddenly malfunctioned. The culprit? A souvenir magnet one of them had purchased on a previous trip. This unexpected turn left them wandering aimlessly for 3 long days, battling the elements and their growing anxiety. Fortunately, not all hope was lost. A wise member of their group stepped up, sharing practical survival advice that proved invaluable. From gathering rainwater to foraging for edible plants, this knowledge helped the adventurers stay alive while they figured out a way back. Their experience teaches us an important lesson. Always be aware of how everyday items can impact our tools, and that knowledge from a trusted source can be the difference between survival and danger. Guess what really drives Oscar winners? In 2011, The Artist made history as the last black and white film to snag an Oscar. This charming film, directed by Michael Hazanavicius, is a delightful nod to the silent film era and beautifully captures the transition to talkies. It stood out in an industry where bright colors and CGI reigned supreme, making its achievement even more remarkable. The Academy Awards often favor visually stunning movies that pop off the screen, so it's intriguing to see a film that relies on nostalgia and simplicity win such a prestigious award. The Artist not only reminded audiences of the magic of early cinema, but also proved that powerful storytelling can shine through regardless of visual trends. As technology keeps pushing the boundaries of filmmaking, will we see more gems like this that embrace old-school styles in the future? Is it really true that coin tosses aren't 50-50? A fascinating study from Stanford University reveals that the odds of winning a coin toss might actually be skewed. Instead of an even 50-50 chance, the study suggests that there's a slight advantage for the side of the coin that is facing up when it's tossed. This means the probability of the coin landing on that side is closer to 51%, while the other side trails at about 49%. Researchers found that this tiny edge can be attributed to the way the coin spins and flips during the toss. The mechanics of the toss involve the speed, angle, and surface it lands on, creating a microscopic bias. While this doesn't change the game for most situations, it opens the door to interesting discussions about chance and randomness. Imagine flipping a coin and realizing that the outcome might be influenced by the initial position. This small but significant finding encourages us to think deeper about how seemingly random events can have hidden patterns. What other assumptions about chance could be challenged next? Esports is booming. Have you noticed the rise? This industry has transformed into a multi-billion-dollar global phenomenon, attracting millions of fans. Countries around the world are hopping on board, but South Korea leads the charge with cutting-edge gaming technology, impressive training facilities, and thrilling international competitions. As the birthplace of popular titles like StarCraft and League of Legends, South Korea has created an environment where esports are not just a pastime, but a genuine career option for talented gamers. Many young players dedicate countless hours honing their skills, hoping to make it into professional leagues. Meanwhile, the government's support for esports infrastructure and organizations, alongside partnerships with educational institutions, shines a spotlight on the potential in this field. With major tournaments drawing huge crowds and lucrative sponsorship deals, the question isn't whether esports is a trend, but rather how far will it go? Dare to cross the world's most dangerous bridge? The Hussaini Suspension Bridge in Pakistan stands at a jaw-dropping height of 8,130 feet, attracting thrill-seekers and curious adventurers alike. This breathtaking bridge spans over Lake Bharat, but don't let the stunning views fool you. With its precarious planks and narrow ropes, crossing this bridge is not for the faint of heart. Many planks are missing, leaving gaps that challenge even the bravest souls who dare to tread upon them. As you take each step, the swaying and shaking of the bridge can feel like a wild roller coaster ride. Local villagers have grown accustomed to this risky crossing, but for many tourists, it's a test of courage. The beautiful yet terrifying experience showcases nature's magnificence, but ensures you think twice about each step. Would you take the risk for the adventure of a lifetime? Is it really true that Alexander Graham Bell said ahoy? When telephones first entered our lives in 1878, they brought with them new ways to communicate. Interestingly, Alexander Graham Bell, the inventor of the telephone, suggested people answer calls with the word ahoy, a term already familiar in nautical circles. Meanwhile, Thomas Edison, another great inventor, believed that hello sounded better and proposed it as a response. As time passed, Edison's preference won out, and now hello is one of the most recognized words in the world. It's fascinating to think about how such simple choices shaped our daily conversations. Even though ahoy still thrives in maritime culture, it never caught on as a phone greeting. So the next time you pick up the phone, remember the quirky history behind your greeting, thanks to two legendary inventors. Prepare to be amazed by Norway's Christmas gift to London. Since 1947, a grand Christmas tree towering over 20 meters has found its home in Trafalgar Square. This spectacular tree symbolizes a heartfelt thank you from the city of Oslo to Britain, acknowledging the support provided during World War II. Each year, Norwegian officials select a stunning tree, ensuring it embodies traditional Norwegian style with beautiful decorations that resonate with holiday spirit. The annual lighting ceremony transforms Trafalgar Square into a sparkling wonderland, drawing thousands of visitors who eagerly attend to witness this festive event. It signifies not just the start of the holiday season in London, but also represents unity and goodwill shared between two nations. As people gather around, it's a charming reminder that even the smallest acts of kindness can strengthen bonds across the globe. Have you seen the magical tree lighting in person? You won't believe this about Vatican II. This influential council took place from 1962 to 1965 and marked a pivotal moment for the Catholic Church. Vatican II gathered bishops and leaders from around the globe to address how the Church could better connect with the changing world. One major goal was to modernize practices and embrace dialogue with other faiths, encouraging openness and understanding. For instance, it promoted the use of local languages in Mass instead of Latin, allowing more people to engage with the service. It also emphasized the importance of laity participation, recognizing that every member plays a role in the church community by addressing issues like human rights, social justice, and the relationship with other religions. Vatican II aimed to make the Catholic Church more relevant and accessible to contemporary society. Could this transformative approach reshape the future of faith communities everywhere? You won't believe this about the human jaw. It can exert a powerful bite force, between 120 and 160 pounds per square inch, strong enough to crush bone. This impressive strength means that a human could bite through a finger as easily as munching on a carrot, yet most people never consider doing such a thing. Why? Psychological barriers and our natural instincts play a huge role. We know it's wrong and harmful, so we don't act on that potential, even if we technically could. This jaw strength has found its way into horror stories and zombie fiction, often exaggerating humanity's dark side. However, in reality, this force is more about survival and eating rather than aggression. It's fascinating to think about our anatomy. While our jaws are built for power, they also remind us of our moral choices. So next time you bite into something crunchy, appreciate those strong jaws, but remember their true purpose. Can you believe bird bones are denser than ours? This surprising fact stems from the unique adaptations birds have developed for flight. While they may appear lightweight and fragile, their bones are packed with a denser structure compared to mammal bones. This high density helps them maintain structural strength while minimizing excess weight. Imagine trying to soar through the skies with heavy bones. Instead, birds have evolved a system where their bones stay strong but light enough to support their incredible agility. This density also allows them to withstand the forces of flight, enabling them to dive, glide, and maneuver through the air with precision. So the next time you watch a bird take off, remember that beneath their feathers lies a skeletal system perfectly designed for the skies. It's a remarkable blend of strength and lightness that sets birds apart in the animal kingdom. Thanks to these specialized bones, they are able to perform stunning aerial feats that many mammals couldn't even dream of. How cool is that? Ever thought about why Ferrolio feels like a fairy tale? Nestled in the enchanting Bobona River Valley of Switzerland, Ferrolio stands out with its unique charm, primarily because it has no electricity. Picture this: stone houses with rustic roofs lining the serene streets, where the sounds of nature replace the buzzing of electronics. This peaceful ambiance invites you to slow down and truly appreciate the beauty around you. At the heart of Ferrolio lies a breathtaking 80-meter waterfall that cascades down with a gentle roar, making it one of the town's main attractions. As visitors gather to marvel at this stunning sight, they often find themselves captivated by the lush greenery and vibrant wildflowers that surround it. This hidden gem offers a rare escape from the fast-paced modern world, allowing you to connect with nature while exploring a true slice of Swiss tranquility. Are you ready to visit Ferrolio's magical landscape? Unlocking the mind: how psychopaths think differently. Research shows that the brains of psychopaths have structural differences, especially in regions linked to fear and emotional responses. This suggests a fascinating connection between brain anatomy and behavior. In typical brains, areas like the amygdala play a crucial role in processing emotions and empathy. However, in psychopaths, these areas may function differently or even appear less active, leading to challenges in feeling fear or connecting with others emotionally. This lack of empathy is often reflected in their interactions, as they might seem charming but can be manipulative or cold. Understanding these neurological differences not only sheds light on the nature of psychopathy, but also raises questions about treatment and rehabilitation. Could better insights into brain functions help us develop effective strategies for helping individuals with these traits lead healthier lives? Is it really true that Super Bowl crowds can reach record highs? In the early 1980s, a Super Bowl held at Pasadena's iconic Rose Bowl achieved an incredible feat by attracting approximately 185 enthusiastic spectators. This remarkable attendance not only made it the most watched game in stadium history, but also created an electrifying atmosphere filled with excitement and celebration. Fans from across the country gathered to witness their favorite teams battle it out for the championship title. The energy in the air was palpable, with cheers echoing through the stands and excitement reaching a fever pitch as the day unfolded. This historic moment showcased the power of sports to unite people, drawing massive crowds who shared in the joy and drama of the game. Even today, this record remains a benchmark in Super Bowl history, reminding everyone just how passionate and devoted fans can be. Will we ever see such a monumental turnout again? Guess what really drives modern music notation? It all traces back to a monk named Guido of Arezzo, who revolutionized how we read music over 1,000 years ago. Before his innovative system, singing was mainly learned through oral tradition, making it challenging for many to master melodies. Guido introduced a clear and structured way to represent musical notes using lines and spaces, which helped singers easily identify pitches and rhythms. He also developed the solfège system, using syllables like do, ire, mi to teach scales. This transformation not only simplified music education, but also laid the groundwork for the musical scores we use today. Imagine how different our favorite songs would sound if we had to learn them by ear alone. Thanks to Guido's creativity, musicians can share their art more freely and connect with audiences worldwide. Isn't it fascinating how a single person can influence something so universal? What if I told you igloos can be cozy? These marvelous structures, crafted from packed snow, don't just look cool, they are incredibly effective insulators. The secret lies in the tiny air pockets trapped within the snow. These pockets create a barrier against the cold, slowing down the transfer of heat. This means that even though temperatures outside can plummet below freezing, the warmth generated by your body or a small fire can raise the temperature inside the igloo to above freezing. Imagine stepping inside a cozy igloo after battling Arctic winds and feeling the warmth envelop you. Not only are they beautiful and unique, but igloos also showcase the amazing adaptability of human ingenuity in extreme climates. So next time you think about snow, remember there's more to it than just a winter wonderland. Igloos are a prime example of how nature can be transformed into snug habitats. Why does brain freeze have such a funny name? It's scientifically called sphenopalatine ganglioneuralgia, which sounds like a mouthful. This quirky term comes from the sphenopalatine ganglion, a nerve bundle in your head that becomes sensitive when exposed to sudden cold. Imagine taking a sip of your icy cold drink too quickly. As the cold hits the roof of your mouth, your body responds by constricting blood vessels to preserve heat. This rapid change triggers a pain signal that travels through your nerves to your brain. In a sense, it's your body's way of shouting, "Hey, something's not right!" The brain interprets this signal as pain in your forehead, leading to that sharp, intense sensation we know as brain freeze. Typically, this sensation only lasts for a few seconds, but it can feel a lot longer when you're in the moment. The next time you enjoy a slushy treat, remember there's a funny name behind that brief, frosty discomfort. You won't believe this about Szechuan sauce craze. Back in 2000, when McDonald's decided to bring back their limited edition Szechuan sauce, fans went absolutely wild. This wasn't just any sauce. It was tied to the popular animated show Rick and Morty, which sent its followers into a frenzy. Many fans camped out at McDonald's locations to get a taste, and the excitement quickly turned chaotic. Some even resorted to riots when stores ran out. The hype was so intense that packets of the sauce began showing up on resale sites for sky-high prices, with some scalpers asking for hundreds of dollars. This unexpected uproar highlighted how pop culture can ignite passionate responses, transforming a simple dipping sauce into a symbol of fanaticism. Who knew a sauce could cause such excitement and controversy? Let's uncover the truth about pink sea cucumbers. These fascinating marine creatures, known for their unique hue, can reach lengths between 10 to 30 centimeters. What's even more remarkable is their ability to thrive in a range of ocean depths, from as shallow as 450 feet to a staggering 1,844 feet. This adaptability helps them survive in various oceanic environments, showcasing their resilience. Pink sea cucumbers play an essential role in their ecosystems by feeding on organic materials that settle on the ocean floor. As they move through their habitats, they contribute to nutrient cycling and help maintain the health of marine environments. The next time you think about sea life, consider the pink sea cucumber, an unsung hero of the deep. How do such creatures adapt to such extreme conditions? Hard to believe, but drums signify more than music. Throughout history, drums have played vital roles beyond just rhythm and entertainment. In ancient China, drums were not only instruments, but also served a grim purpose during executions, marking the end of life with their deep, resonant beats. Imagine the tension in the air as the drum echoed, signaling a moment of great finality. Similarly, in various African traditions, the sound of drums signaled ritual sacrifices, evoking a connection to both fear and the supernatural. These intricate instruments act as a bridge between the living and the spiritual realm, conjuring emotions that range from sorrow to reverence. The powerful sounds of drums can stir deep feelings, reminding us that music often carries profound cultural meanings, serving as a reminder of our history and humanity. So next time you hear a drum, consider its rich past and the stories it tells. Believe it or not, the Bermuda Triangle mystifies travelers. This infamous area, nestled between Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico, has been the source of countless tales about mysterious ship and plane disappearances. Over the years, sailors and aviators alike have reported strange occurrences that seem to defy explanation. Some claim that navigational instruments go haywire, while others speak of sudden storms appearing out of nowhere. Despite the allure of these stories, researchers point out that the Bermuda Triangle is a region like any other, with its share of natural hazards. In fact, heavy traffic in this area means that incidents are statistically likely. Yet the legends surrounding the triangle persist, fueled by dramatic accounts and the human love for mystery. Movies and books often portray it as a place where the laws of physics don't apply. This combination of real-life dangers and spooky tales keeps the fascination alive. What do you think really happens in the Bermuda Triangle? Did you know that potassium cyanide shocked consumers in the 1980s? In a serious tampering incident, some bottles were discovered to be laced with this deadly substance. The shocking act aimed to undermine consumer trust in a well-known product and its manufacturer, Johnson & Johnson. In the aftermath, the company took significant strides to regain public faith. They patented a revolutionary seal designed to prevent further tampering, which marked a turning point in product safety protocols. This innovation led to the familiar warning we see today: do not accept if seal is broken. This simple phrase now appears on countless products, ensuring that consumers feel secure in what they purchase. Thanks to these measures, shoppers are more aware and informed, and such tampering incidents are taken very seriously in the industry. Could this be one of the reasons we don't see tampered products as often today? What if I told you about the longest Prime Minister? Sir Robert Walpole holds the record as the longest-serving British Prime Minister, leading the country from 1721 to 1742. Imagine that! Serving for a remarkable 21 years, he helped shape the political landscape of Britain during a time of great change. Walpole was a key figure in establishing the role of the Prime Minister as we know it today. He navigated the tricky waters of politics, managing conflicts and working towards stability after the tumultuous years of the earlier part of the century. His leadership style relied heavily on persuasion and building alliances, allowing him to maintain a firm grip on power. People often questioned whether Walpole's influence was beneficial or detrimental to the monarchy and Parliament, but one thing is clear: his time in office set significant precedents for successors. How did he manage to stay in charge for so long? Why do elephants recognize themselves in mirrors? This fascinating ability shows a remarkable level of self-awareness that only a handful of species, like dolphins and great apes, possess. When an elephant encounters its reflection, it doesn't just see another animal. It comprehends that the image represents itself. This unique trait indicates a higher cognitive function that allows them to think about their place in the world. In addition to their mirror recognition, elephants also display deep emotional connections and mourning behaviors. When an elephant loses a member of its herd, it often engages in behaviors that reflect grief, such as touching the bones or remaining quiet near the deceased. This combination of self-awareness and emotional depth highlights just how intelligent and complex elephants truly are. With their big brains and strong social bonds, these magnificent creatures remind us that the animal kingdom is full of unexpected wonders. Isn't it amazing how much we can learn from them? Did you know Chuck E. Cheese has a full name? His complete name is Charles Entertainment Cheese, which is both amusing and fitting for this beloved character. Chuck E. Cheese was created in 1977 as part of a family entertainment center that combined arcade games, pizza, and live shows. This mouse mascot quickly became a symbol of fun for kids and a nostalgic figure for adults. With his signature red hat and vibrant personality, Chuck E. waves to guests and encourages laughter and play. The establishment also features animatronic characters performing lively music shows, which adds to the excitement. Parents often celebrate birthdays there, making lasting memories. The quirky name Charles Entertainment Cheese reflects the lighthearted spirit of the brand and has become a fun trivia tidbit for fans everywhere. Next time you enjoy pizza there, remember this charming little fact about your favorite mouse. Here's a wild fact about savanna cats. These fascinating felines are a unique blend of domestic cats and wild African servals, making them the largest breed of pet cat. With their striking looks, including tall ears and spotted coats, Savannah cats not only turn heads but also have a personality that's surprisingly dog-like. Unlike typical cats, they often enjoy playing fetch, exploring their surroundings, and even walking on a leash. Their playful nature and high energy levels make them interactive companions. However, having a Savannah cat comes with responsibilities. They need plenty of stimulation and exercise to thrive. Because they're hybrids, they can exhibit behaviors that reflect both their domestic and wild ancestry. This combination means they require a lot of attention and socialization from their owners. If you're thinking about adding one of these incredible creatures to your household, prepare for a lively, affectionate friend who can become a part of your active lifestyle. Are you ready to embrace the adventure of having a Savannah cat? Is it really true that mirrors can move? You won't believe what Daniel Rosen has created. Instead of using traditional glass, his mirrors consist of innovative moving parts, such as brushes or blocks, that generate real-time reflections. This means that when you stand in front of one of his mirrors, it doesn't just reflect your image, it actively reshapes and alters what you see. The technology behind these dynamic mirrors brings an exciting twist to everyday reflections, allowing for customizable visual effects. Imagine a mirror that adjusts its shape based on your actions or even the environment around it. This unique approach not only challenges the conventional idea of a mirror, but also opens up a realm of possibilities in art and design. Rosen's creations invite us to rethink how we interact with our reflections. Could we be on the brink of a revolution in reflective surfaces? Is it really true that toes have different bone counts? Most human toes contain 3 bones, but the big toe is special with only 2 bones. This difference is more than just a fun fact. It plays a vital role in how we stand and walk. The big toe, or hallux, helps provide stability and balance when we're on our feet, making it easier to walk, run, and even hop. Its unique structure allows for a powerful push-off when we take a step, enabling greater forward movement. When you think about it, this little toe packs a lot of functionality into its compact design. If you've ever tripped and felt off balance, you can appreciate how important the big toe is. So the next time you glance down at your feet, remember that those tiny bones are essential to your mobility and everyday activities. How cool is that? Can you believe the amazing Pont de Gard Bridge in France? This remarkable Roman bridge, gracefully spanning the Tarn River, is truly a sight to behold. Built centuries ago, the Pont de Gard Bridge is famous for its stunning stone arch that seems to challenge the laws of gravity. As you gaze at its elegant curves and robust structure, it's hard not to appreciate the engineering brilliance of the Romans. They designed the bridge to last, using local materials that blend beautifully with the landscape. Today it stands as a testament to ancient craftsmanship and has become a popular spot for tourists and photographers alike. Imagine walking across this historic structure, feeling the weight of history beneath your feet. The bridge not only serves as a functional road, but also offers picturesque views of the surrounding scenery, making it a perfect destination for a day out. Whether you're an architecture enthusiast or just looking for a lovely spot to relax, the Pont de Gard Bridge will definitely leave a lasting impression. How remarkable is it that such a magnificent piece of history still exists today? Did you know about Connecticut's bouncing pickle law? This quirky piece of legislation actually dates back to a scandal in 1948. In an effort to ensure the quality of the food sold to consumers, lawmakers decided to ban the sale of pickles that don't bounce. The rule was created to protect people from being sold fake or subpar pickles. You might wonder how a pickle is supposed to bounce. Well, when pickles are made properly, they should have a certain firmness and elasticity, so dropping them from a height would result in a little bounce. This law is a fascinating reminder of how food regulations can sometimes emerge from unusual situations. Although it may sound humorous today, it reflects society's ongoing commitment to food safety. Imagine a world where your pickles had to be tested for bounce before making it to the grocery store. Isn't it interesting how such peculiar laws can pop up over time? Discover the dazzling ice tunnels beneath Mendenhall Glacier. These captivating caves hidden beneath the glacier's surface are an enchanting display of nature's artistry. The vibrant fluorescent blue ice creates an almost otherworldly scene, drawing visitors and adventurers alike to explore its depths. As the glacier melts and shifts, these tunnels are constantly transforming, making each visit unique and exciting. However, this beauty comes with a warning. The environment can be precarious. Melting ice can lead to sudden collapses, and the combination of slipping and freezing temperatures poses risks. Thus, while the allure of these tunnels is undeniable, safety should always come first. Whether you're an avid climber or a curious traveler, the Mendenhall Glacier Caves offer a spectacular glimpse into the powerful forces of nature. Imagine wandering through these icy corridors, where the walls seem to glow with icy luminescence. Are you ready for such an adventure? Santa's reindeer cause real traffic troubles in Finland. Every year, Finnish families get into the holiday spirit by naming each of Santa Claus's reindeer, turning this mythical tradition into a fun custom. But here's the twist. In Finland, some folks joke about needing to watch their reindeer in real life. That's because these majestic animals often roam freely, particularly in rural areas. When winter arrives and the holiday season kicks into gear, these reindeer can sometimes wander onto roads, creating unexpected traffic hazards. Locals have learned to drive cautiously, especially around dusk when the reindeer are more active. The playful naming tradition highlights a deep connection to nature and the landscape, making the humor about reindeer on the loose particularly relevant. So the next time you think of Santa's reindeer, remember that they're not just characters in a story, they're part of everyday life in Finland. It's a delightful blend of tradition and reality that adds a unique twist to the festive season. Hard to believe, but Finland may not exist. Some conspiracy theorists are convinced that Finland is a made-up country, supposedly invented by Russia and Japan as a cover for fishing operations. These claims suggest that anyone who thinks they visited Finland has either been tricked or was actually in nearby Sweden. This wild theory may sound outlandish, yet it has gained some traction in certain online circles, sparking curiosity and skepticism. The concept of a non-existent Finland challenges our understanding of geography and raises questions about the power of misinformation. However, in reality, Finland is very much real, boasting beautiful landscapes, a rich culture, and a population of over 5 million people. Finnish people take pride in their unique language, delicious cuisine, and vibrant traditions. So the next time someone says Finland is a hoax, you can confidently share the facts and encourage them to explore this remarkable country. Prepare to be amazed by the Black Sea's underwater river. This extraordinary phenomenon features its very own channel and banks beneath the surface. Unlike regular rivers that flow above ground, this underwater river is formed by a dense, saline water current that moves along the ocean floor. The salinity difference creates a dramatic effect, allowing the heavier salty water to flow like a river, complete with its own defined path. Imagine witnessing a twisting, invisible river flowing through the depths, more than 220 feet below the surface. This unique ecosystem not only showcases the wonders of natural science, but also supports diverse marine life that has adapted to living in such specific conditions. Such underwater rivers challenge our understanding of ocean dynamics and remind us of the hidden marvels lurking within the world's oceans. Isn't it fascinating how nature can create such wonders right under our noses? Did you know Cards Against Humanity bought an island? In a surprising and creative move, the popular card game company acquired an actual island in Maine to help protect local wildlife. Named Hawaii 2, this quirky venture aims to promote conservation and environmental awareness. The island, measuring about 12 acres, serves as a sanctuary for various animal species, ensuring they have a safe habitat away from urban developments. Cards Against Humanity is known for its unconventional marketing strategies and donations, and this purchase is a fascinating extension of their commitment to social causes. By turning the island into a wildlife refuge, they are not only entertaining, but also enlightening their fans about the importance of preservation. So while players joke about absurd scenarios in the game, the company is taking real action to help nature thrive. Isn't it amazing how a game can connect people to conservation efforts? Elvis Presley's first single changed music forever. In 1954, a young Elvis recorded "That's All Right," and it was like lightning struck the music world. With his unique blend of rockabilly and rhythm and blues, Elvis brought a fresh sound that was unlike anything anyone had heard before. The song was released by Sun Records and quickly caught the attention of local radio stations, propelling him to local fame. Fans were captivated by his energetic performances and charismatic stage presence, which combined to create an irresistible force in entertainment. The track not only showcased his incredible vocal talent, but also marked the beginning of the rock and roll era. Its success paved the way for a series of hit records, making Elvis the king of rock and roll. As his popularity surged, he inspired countless artists and changed the landscape of popular music forever. From that one single, Elvis launched a career that would leave an indelible mark on the music industry. Did we witness the birth of a legend with just one song? Unleashing the future. Meet the flying Uber bike. At the Detroit Auto Show, AERW INS Technologies unveiled an astonishing innovation: the Uber bike, a futuristic flying bicycle that could change the way we think about transportation. Imagine zipping through the air at speeds exceeding 60 miles per hour. This incredible vehicle boasts the ability to fly for up to 40 minutes, making it a practical option for quick getaways and daily commutes alike. With its sleek design and advanced technology, the Uber bike combines the joy of cycling with the thrill of flying. It represents a significant leap in personal transport, merging the freedom of biking with the efficiency of aerial travel. Safety features are also a top priority, so riders can enjoy the experience without worries. As urban areas grow more congested, the Uber bike could offer a solution to traffic woes and redefine how we navigate our cities. Are we ready to embrace a world where flying bicycles are part of our daily lives? Guess what really drives planet formation? It all starts with swirling disks of gas and dust that surround young stars. These cosmic clouds are like the construction sites of the universe. As time passes, tiny particles within the disks begin to stick together due to gravity and other forces, gradually forming larger clumps. Imagine particulate Lego bricks coming together to create a massive structure. That's how planets begin to take shape. Over millions of years, these larger bodies attract more material, eventually growing into the planets we know today. Sometimes this process can also lead to the formation of moons, asteroids, and even comets. So the next time you gaze at a starry night, remember there's more than just twinkling lights out there. It's a bustling neighborhood of building blocks creating new worlds. Isn't that incredible? Is it really true that lightning strikes are so deadly? The odds of being struck by lightning stand at about 1 in 500,000. Surprisingly, men make up around 80% of lightning-related fatalities. This shocking statistic often relates to outdoor activities like golfing or hiking during storms, which significantly elevate the risk. It may sound strange, but those who survive lightning strikes can experience unusual effects, including bizarre burns, memory loss, and even changes in personality. Imagine being hit by such a powerful force of nature and emerging with a different outlook on life. Safety experts remind us that storms can be unpredictable, so it's essential to seek shelter and avoid risky behaviors during inclement weather. Next time a storm rolls in, think twice before heading outdoors and remember the incredible power of lightning. How will you stay safe in a storm? Why can't these animals hold their breath forever? Water snakes, dolphins, whales, alligators, crocodiles, and turtles may seem like experts in the water, but they all share one vital need: oxygen. Even with their adaptations, they can drown if they stay underwater too long. These creatures are known to hold their breath for impressive stretches of time. For instance, a whale can dive deep and stay submerged for over an hour. However, no matter how long they can hold on, they must eventually return to the surface to gasp for air. While some animals like dolphins have learned to swim back up quickly, others may struggle if caught in the strong currents or in distress. Their ability to hold their breath varies widely. For example, some turtles can manage a few hours, while many snakes can only hold theirs for a short time. Ultimately, this need for air reminds us that even the most skilled swimmers must respect the limits of their bodies in the water. Surprisingly, migraines have many hidden triggers. Many people think migraines are just awful headaches, but they can actually be caused by a variety of factors deeply rooted in our biology. For instance, chemical reactions in the brain play a significant role, especially involving a neurotransmitter called serotonin. When serotonin levels fluctuate, it can lead to intense headaches. This is particularly interesting for women, as hormonal changes, particularly in estrogen, can also trigger the onset of migraines. Additionally, nerve activity and changes in blood vessels contribute to this complex condition. Some people might notice that stress, certain foods, or even weather changes can bring on a migraine. This means managing triggers can be a crucial part of preventing attacks. Given their wide range of causes, migraines remind us how interconnected our body systems are. So next time you feel a familiar throb, consider all the little factors that might be at play. How well do you understand your own migraine triggers? What if I told you the internet is a human right? The United Nations has officially recognized access to the internet as essential for everyone. This groundbreaking declaration highlights the role of digital connectivity in our daily lives, ensuring people across the globe can access crucial information, communicate easily, and engage in important conversations. In today's world, where most services and opportunities are online, not being connected can mean missing out on education, employment, and even healthcare. By declaring the internet a fundamental human right, the UN emphasizes that everyone should have the chance to participate in the digital age, regardless of their background or location. This step encourages countries to create policies that promote universal access and addresses the growing digital divide. How can we work together to make internet access a reality for all? Is it really true that tongues can make records? Byron Schlenker certainly made his mark by boasting the widest tongue ever recorded, measuring an astonishing 3.5 inches. This remarkable feature not only earned him a spot in the Guinness Book of World Records, but also captivated the imagination of people everywhere. What's even more fascinating is that this unique trait runs in the family. His daughter followed in his footsteps and became the woman with the widest tongue in the world. Their fun and quirky story highlights how genetics can pass down unusual characteristics. Imagine the dinner table conversations they must have had, comparing their impressive tongues. This family connection sparks curiosity about how such traits develop and whether there are more tongue champions out there. So, who knows? Maybe you've got a hidden talent waiting to be discovered, even if it's not quite as wide. Let's uncover the truth about France's food waste ban. In a groundbreaking move, France became the first country to implement a law that prohibits supermarkets from throwing away or destroying unsold food. This initiative, launched in 2016, aims to combat food waste, which is a significant issue globally. Every year, millions of tons of perfectly good food are discarded, contributing to environmental problems and food insecurity. Under this law, supermarkets are required to donate unsold but still edible food to charities and food banks. This not only helps those in need, but also promotes sustainability by reducing waste. The law has inspired other nations to consider similar measures, sparking a global conversation about how to better manage food resources. France's efforts show that a simple change in policy can make a big difference in addressing hunger and environmental concerns. Isn't it inspiring to see a country take clear action against food waste and pave the way for a more sustainable future? Welcome to Cat Paradise, Aoshima Island's feline takeover. On Aoshima Island in Japan, an astonishing fact emerges. There are over 100 cats living harmoniously alongside a tiny human population. Originally, these cats were introduced to the island to tackle a troublesome mouse infestation. However, what began as a practical solution has transformed into a delightful feline community that has captured the hearts of many. The locals, numbering only a handful, coexist with these charming cats, offering food and companionship. As a result, Aoshima has earned its well-deserved nickname, Cat Paradise, attracting curious tourists eager to meet the furry residents. Visitors often snap pictures and share stories about their encounters, creating an ever-growing online phenomenon. These cats roam freely, lounging in the sun and exploring the island's picturesque scenery. Aoshima serves as an enchanting reminder of how nature and human life can intertwine, and it leaves many wondering, could a cat paradise be the perfect getaway for animal lovers? Why exactly does the polar vortex freeze our winters? The polar vortex is a swirling mass of cold air found around the Earth's poles. When it's strong, this vortex keeps freezing temperatures confined to the Arctic. However, sometimes it weakens or becomes unstable, causing chunks of that frigid air to break free and move southward. This can trigger serious cold snaps in regions far from the poles, as we saw in 2019 when a polar vortex event sent temperatures in the U.S. Midwest plummeting to a shocking -50 degrees Fahrenheit. These extreme weather events can disrupt daily life, strain energy resources, and even cause hazardous travel conditions. So next time you shiver during winter, remember it might just be the polar vortex rearranging itself and sharing its icy breath with places that aren't used to such extreme cold. Isn't it fascinating how our weather patterns can be influenced by something so distant? Why does every Rolls-Royce feature a unique line? For over 20 years, Mark Court has been hand-painting a distinctive line on each Rolls-Royce vehicle, and the process is nothing short of artistry. Using squirrel hairbrushes in his steady hand, he creates a unique, elegant line that runs from the headlights to nearly the tail of the car. This method showcases the luxury and craftsmanship that Rolls-Royce is known for. Mark's expertise ensures that no two lines are the same, making every car a true original. The painstaking process can take several months to complete, reflecting the brand's commitment to perfection and individuality. While many car manufacturers rely on machines for such tasks, Rolls-Royce believes in preserving old-world craftsmanship, which adds an exclusive touch to each automobile. This personal touch is part of what makes a Rolls-Royce so special, transforming a car into a masterpiece on wheels. Next time you see one, remember the story behind that stunning line. What do you think about this level of dedication? Guess what really drives space education with Buzz Lightyear? In 2008, Buzz Lightyear, the iconic character from Pixar, took a unique trip, becoming a part of an educational program on the International Space Station, ISS. This wasn't just any ordinary flight. It was designed to inspire students around the world about science and space exploration. Astronauts aboard the ISS used Buzz to demonstrate various science experiments and activities, helping to bridge the gap between entertainment and education. During his time in orbit, Buzz served not only as a toy but also as a symbol of curiosity and learning. Students engaged with the program through videos and lessons that showcase the experiments being conducted in space, all featuring their favorite space ranger. This innovative initiative underscored how characters like Buzz can spark interest in STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics fields. By integrating popular culture into education, the program showed kids that space exploration is not just exciting, but also accessible. Who knew Buzz Lightyear would play such a pivotal role in space education? Ever thought about why Sony changed its PSN agreement? Following a major security breach in 2012, Sony took significant steps to protect itself and its users. This incident exposed millions of PlayStation Network (PSN) accounts, causing serious concerns about privacy and security. To prevent future lawsuits stemming from similar issues, Sony revised its user agreement. The new terms included clauses that limited the ability of users to sue the company for damages related to security breaches. This decision raised eyebrows, as many players felt it unfairly shifted the responsibility onto them. Now, when users agree to the updated terms, they're effectively signing away certain rights in exchange for access to the PSN services. This highlights the balancing act that companies like Sony face between securing user data and maintaining a trustworthy relationship with their customers. How do you feel about such changes in user agreements? Prepare to be amazed by Venus flytraps. These incredible carnivorous plants are a true marvel of nature, native only to specific areas in North and South Carolina. Their fascinating feeding mechanism involves luring unsuspecting insects with sweet nectar. When a curious bug touches the tiny trigger hairs inside the trap twice, the leaves snap shut with astonishing speed, making this one of the fastest movements in the plant kingdom. This rapid action not only captures the insect, but also helps the flytrap thrive in its nutrient-poor soil. Once the trap closes, the plant produces digestive juices to break down its prey, absorbing valuable nutrients like nitrogen and phosphorus. This clever adaptation allows Venus flytraps to flourish in environments where other plants might struggle. Want to learn more about how these unique plants survive in their habitats? Have you heard of the New Jersey devil? This strange and eerie creature, said to roam the Pine Barrens, has fascinated residents and visitors for over 200 years. With its wings, hooves, and a head resembling that of a goat, the Jersey devil is said to have first emerged in the 18th century. According to local stories, a woman named Mother Leeds gave birth to the creature as a cursed child, and it transformed into a demonic being before flying off into the dark forests. Many people claim to have seen or heard the Jersey devil over the years, describing its terrifying scream echoing through the trees at night. The Pine Barrens themselves, with their dense woods and mysterious atmosphere, add an extra layer of intrigue to these sightings. This legendary creature has not only stirred curiosity among the locals, but has also become a symbol of New Jersey's rich folklore, inspiring countless tales, songs, and even merchandise. So, what do you think? Is the Jersey devil just a myth, or could there be something lurking in the shadows of the Pine Barrens? Have you ever heard of window knockers in Manchester? In the 1950s, residents of this bustling city faced a common problem: oversleeping. To tackle this issue, people hired individuals known as window knockers to ensure they woke up on time. These knockers would walk around the neighborhoods at predetermined hours, giving a gentle rap on people's windows, signaling it was time to rise and shine. This quirky job was essential in a time when alarm clocks were not as ubiquitous or reliable as today. Imagine the sound of a soft knock breaking the morning silence, followed by the voices of neighbors waking up to greet the day. The practice not only helped folks get to work or school on time, but also created a communal spirit as people relied on each other for punctuality. This nostalgic aspect of life in Manchester reflects how creativity and human connection can solve everyday problems. With technology now at our fingertips, it's hard to believe that simply knocking on a window was once a crucial service. What other unusual jobs have you heard of from years past? Ever thought about why hunger can make you angry? When you skip a meal or go too long without eating, your brain experiences a drop in serotonin levels, leading to feelings of anxiety, stress, and even anger. This interesting phenomenon is commonly known as being hangry. But what's really happening? When your blood sugar dips, your brain battles to keep your mood steady, which can cause emotional turmoil. It's not just about feeling a bit grouchy, it's a real biological response. Without enough glucose, which fuels brain function, your body goes into survival mode and stress hormones kick in. So the next time you feel cranky because you missed lunch, remember that it's more than just your personality. It's how your body is reacting to a lack of fuel. Eating regular, balanced meals can keep your mood stable and prevent those hangry moments from taking over. Hard to believe, but even presidents admire Pelé. During a memorable meeting between President Ronald Reagan and legendary soccer player Pelé, Reagan made a lighthearted comment that showcased Pelé's global fame. As he introduced himself, Reagan quipped that everyone knows who Pelé is, a nod to the Brazilian star's extraordinary impact on the sport of soccer and culture at large. Pelé, often referred to as one of the greatest soccer players of all time, captured hearts around the world with his remarkable skills and charisma on the field. He brought attention to soccer in the United States during the 1970s and 1980s, inspiring many young athletes. This encounter highlighted not just Pelé's celebrity status, but also how sports can unite people, including powerful leaders, through shared admiration and respect. Isn't it fascinating how a sport can bridge such diverse worlds? Here's what actually happens when we connect with nature. The idea of sending a flag into a forest brings to mind a beautiful symbol of peace and unity. Imagine that flag fluttering gently in the breeze, its colors shining bright against the greens and browns of the trees. This gesture creates a powerful connection to nature, reminding us of our shared responsibility to care for our environment. Flags often stand for ideas we hold dear, and in this context, they can represent hope, harmony, and a longing for better days. As people witness this flag, it may inspire them to reflect on the importance of protecting our planet and fostering peaceful relationships, especially in times of conflict. Such imagery encourages us to come together, embracing our differences while striving for a harmonious existence. So next time you see a flag waving in the wind, think of the deeper meanings it may hold.